Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where I didn't realize this, but apparently we have a brewing planetary revolt on Culprit's escape. I assumed that instituting a crackdown would do the trick, but apparently not. So let's head over. Where is Culprit's escape? Okay, down over this way. Sounds good. So I think all we're going to do is we're going to take these guys over to Kiram, and we're going to land on Culprit's escape here. That should solve the problem. Alternatively, what if we just declared martial law? Well, we don't have... Well, let's declare martial law. And we'll tick forward here a little bit. Okay, let's get like one day tick going. There we go. And now we're going to prioritize the soldier strata jobs. Now this is shrinking. Okay, so that's good. I don't want to forget these guys on that world because they're not showing up in the outliner. So it's good that that's actually doing the trick. Cool. So we're going to hop over here. We're, of course, working on the Malernach aggregate. We do know that there's quite a lot of enemy units down here, and we don't want to deal with them. We want to ignore them, if at all possible. So that'll be great. We're going to hit Sapad, and we've got a number of locations to attack here. Game is frozen. Is this a peace deal? No. Okay, we're unfrozen now. Cool. So we're probably landing here in Berzoon, right? I don't actually remember. Yes. Again, our armies are not showing up in the outliner at this stage of the game, so we don't actually know where the armies are, and I have to verify them. We should have a second army around here somewhere. Where are they? I know they should be around. I think we attacked in here, but these are both 0 strength. So that doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe we attacked in Anahita, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, that was it. Got it. Took a bit, but we got there in the end. We're positive on energy credits right now. That's slightly remarkable. I like it. And we're going to resume this, or rather reinforce all of our fleets. We've only lost a couple of ships, but that's fine. Here in Sapad, of course, we wanted to head to... Yeah, it's just kind of awkward over this way, isn't it? We're going to head to Kiram for now. Oh, wait, no. That's a jump drive. I don't actually want to jump drive here. We've got 2 FTL inhibitors here. So we're going to go bombard on Dibia for now. 1467 and 1818. Okay. We're going to be stuck here for a little bit, unless we wanted to go down this way, but even that's FTL inhibited in Anahita, so we are going to be delayed here a little bit. Noted. We should be done in Berzoon very soon, right? Here on Fool's End? 615? Okay, that's got a little ways to go still. This is down to like 3,400. We should probably consider bringing some reinforcements up. And we should also probably consider building additional armies. So let's get some more xenomorphs going here. Where are they? Here they are. Cool. And I'm just going to spend most of our minerals on them. There we go. So we'll spend down to 10k, but we haven't done jobs yet, and we should. So let's take a quick look through jobs here. We've got this mining world. There's actually a lot of mining headroom here. So we'll build a mining district. That's fine. In fact, let's spam out the mining districts. Cool. We'll get those going. Wonderful. What else do we need? We've got a foundry station here. This is not a great foundry station, to be quite honest. But okay. It'll do, I guess. So let's put in a business management nexus. We'll call that fine for now. What else do we have going on here jobs-wise? Let me grab this guy. Anything else? Yep, we've got this foundry station here. This needs an alloy megaforge. That's fine. We've got a research station here. There's actually nothing to be done here other than getting rid of this robot assembly complex, which I would like to do and replace that with a research institute, but that is going to be jobs negative. So we should actually remove like 2 of these people. To this agro world? I guess that's fine. So we'll do something like that, removing 2 of those jobs. Perfect. On this urban world of Night Shift, we're going to need some housing, but that's got devastation, so I'm not actually concerned about that. We can upgrade this Hall of Judgment for now. but that will need more work later. For now, that's fine. What else do we have? A lot of these are under construction right now. We've got an agro world here. Okay. It's a mildly awkward agro world, and we've got these guys that are not performing jobs. What do they got going on here? Why aren't they working in these available jobs? Like these farmer jobs? I don't know. Let's do that. And now they're actually working. Okay. Cool. So I guess they're working now. That's wonderful. We've got a generator world here. This just needs demotions. No problem here. We've got a tech world here. Demotions. We've got a foundry station here. It needs a demotion. It's going to have to be sent somewhere else. We may as well do it now. Since we're thinking about it, I'm going to send this over to Everim. Okay, there we go. We've got a trade station over here. It's waiting on demotions, but it's also... This is a trade station. Oh, this should really be set up as a mining station. We're going to do that. We're going to replace our robot assembly with a mineral purification plant. We've got a hydroponics farm here that I would like to replace with a galactic stock exchange, actually. So we're going to put in a galactic stock exchange here if I can find it in the list. I'm sure it's here somewhere. There it is. I'm going to replace this precinct house with a commercial zone. And I'm going to replace the Cyto Revitalization Center with a commercial zone as well. Okay, so that is underway. And then we've got this, which is colonizing. Okay. And then we've got this foundry station. So this foundry station definitely needs to clear out that ruined district tile blocker. We can replace this research district with a pair of industrial districts. We can put in... Where are we? A Ministry of Production. We would replace the robot assembly complex for now with a alloy foundry. Otherwise, I think this is fine. We're going to need a bunch of jobs here, but we can get a lot of those. So that should be okay. There's our construction done for now. And let's go conquer more places. I like it. So, we are, of course, bombarding in Sapad right now. And we'll have to wait on some of these things finishing up. Okay, so this engagement is going to be done eventually. We're at 700 right now. And then here in Berzoon, I actually want these guys, if I can select them, there we go, to come in at Fool's End and reinforce this. They're going to be grouped together, so that should be fine. Cool. How are we doing on our naval cap here? 16 out of 16? Okay. So we don't want to go up by any measurable amount of fleets beyond that for now. That'll be fine. Here in Anahita, we're going to be completed relatively soon. And these guys are landing on Fool's End. Cool. They'll just join in at the tail end here. Yeah, we're now up to 6K. So we just needed to bring in some reinforcements for this army. We lost... Hang on. Pause menu. Hi. We lost a starbase, huh? Where are these guys at? Oh, okay. They're attacking over here. I don't care about this. They can do that. Yeah, that's completely fine. We're going to take out the Mullernock aggregate, and we'll be able to work our way through this relatively quickly. So Berzoon is now under our control. I think. It should flip over here, right? Is there another location that we missed? There is. Okay, we'll land on Laura. Cool. Now, I do actually want to get a science chip or two going. So let's hop over to Entropy's Promise. And also, we've got Everin Prime here, but this is mostly just emotions, right? Right, this is mostly just emotions. We can get these upgrades going just to fill out jobs here. That would be fine. We can build a pair of generator districts, and then beyond that, we could build, say, a pair of industrial districts. That would be okay. Here on Nightbirth, I want to go into our shipyard, and I want to construct 1, 2, 3 science chips. We're going to build all of those simultaneously. They'll be done very quickly. Apparently, the game is frozen. Okay. Cool. It does that periodically. It's not the biggest of concerns. Okay, So we are going to be landing down over this way very, very soon. Yeah, there's just a lot of invasions to be done over here. So that's all fine. We have our science ships now. We're going to assign some leaders here. Do we care? Do we care what traits they have? Honestly, kinda not really. So I'm just going to hire some of these, just kind of at random. So that'll be fine, and I want all 3 of these to turn on their automation, but I want them to only be doing investigations. Do not explore and survey systems right now. We know that this gets you killed by the Prothoran Scourge. So that'll do for the time being. Cool. Up over this way, if the game responds again after the month tick, there we go. Up over this way, I want to check in on the status of Anahita. And the answer is it's done. Okay, perfect. So these guys are going to head over to Yilon at this point. We're going to land on Christine. Now, both of these are... There's no defenders. We're going to be uncontested. So that's absolutely fine. Over on Laura, this will be done relatively soon. So that's looking great. We're definitely making massive gains right now. There's no doubt about that. And we're not really losing all that much. They're doing like half-hearted attacks at best. So that's absolutely great. I'm very pleased about that. How are we doing on our bombardment over here? So over Dibia, we're only at 5% devastation. Really? I would have expected a lot higher devastation than that. We can turn this onto orbital bombardment, or rather, indiscriminate bombardment. Same with you. I would have certainly expected a lot further than 5% here. Maybe not all of these guys were properly in orbit. So we'll do that for now.
Military station lost.
I'm assuming this is down over here. Yeah, they're attacking in Ofang. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about this. They are maybe going to get some gains over here. That's fine. No concerns. So for the moment, I want to continue to work away on the Mullernock aggregate. How are we doing over on Laura? Should be almost done. In fact, we are. Beautiful.
We have lost
so that is complete, and we're going to head into the other location in Yilon, last exit. Now, these are going to finish up actually basically instantly. We really should come into Sapad instead and land on... I think we'll land on Tower first. And we'll just work our way over. So Tower, then Hierophant, then Night Shift. Yeah, these are relatively... They're not super powerful, but they're relatively strong.
Attempting to acquire planetary market.
So Yilon, of course, is not strong. And we're going to take these incredibly quickly. So we'll grab last exit next. Cool. I'm watching that planetary revolt. Seems to be reasonably fine. Checking in here on these upgrades. Yep, they've got more work to do. That's fine. So there's a lot of invasions that we need to do to get the Mullernock aggregate to heal, right? No doubt about that. Actually, our best path here would be Sapad to Kiram, to Nightburst, to Melitane, to Suzuno, Winseth, Eptrabon, Bagiol. That would be the way to go. The main problem with that, well, I want to make sure that we get the strategic coordination hull, though.
Planetary market secured.
That's a mega shipyard there as well. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we're going to grab our fleet that's here, and we're going to go land on Hierophant. So we'll head on in there. In the meantime, of course, we're continuing to bombard at Dibia. We're now doing more damage. Okay, we're up to 12%. Perfect. So that's looking a lot better there. How are we doing on our recruitment over here? 534? Okay. The next question is, well, A, can we get rid of any star bases? The answer is probably. We see them attacking at Parima, but we see some Federation... Our Federation hasn't been doing much lately, have they? I guess they're attacking down here. They've not really been doing anything in our neck of the woods. Okay. I want to check in up here. Terminal egress is currently awkward. Sure. So yeah, this seems fine. I don't love getting attacked up here, but this should tie them down for a pretty long time. And a lot of this is stuff that we don't have particularly strong control over anyway. So I'm not too concerned about that. We are full right now on our alloys, and we're going to need to sell a bunch of those off. We're going to absolutely tank the price here.
Blocker liquidated.
But that's reasonably expected. Okay. So we do need to get rid of a couple of star bases, and we'll go for Yilon. We'll go for Nikor. And that would be enough. At least for the moment.
Commencing seizure of planetary
So that'll be
asset.
fine. We're launching our attacks out over this way on Tower is nearly done. And Hierophant is nearly started. Cool. Dibia is definitely weakening. They're down to 18% at this point. Excellent. So FTL inhibitor no longer functions at 50, if I recall correctly. So that's fine. It's going to take a bit to get through Sapad. We could jump drive over to Kiram, but I don't want to risk it. If they pop through this gateway, that would be very painful. So we're going to play it slowly, and we're going to play it cautiously here. No problem whatsoever there.
Detritus
We can now
analyzed.
get another Titan going, so we should certainly queue one up. So we're going to go to a mega shipyard just kind of at random. We've got a lot of them at this point. And we're going to grab a sturdy class Titan. Cool.
Hostile agents inbound.
Yeah, they're going to be attacking some of our worlds over there. That's not shocking. Completely and totally expected. We're going to be done on Tower relatively soon here. 167 to go there.
Planetary market.
Nothing too major. How long do these Titans take to build? A while is the answer. Still over a year. Okay. Okay, they're just running around over this way. Seems fine. I'm not too concerned about either of these attacks. They're both on our fringes and not very relevant to what we've got going on. So we're not going to respond to
Planetary
them. We
market
might have
forfeited.
responded to them if I felt that they were relevant,
Starbase
but
under assault.
to be honest, we don't really have any
Planetary
business
market
dealing with
secured.
them. They're very, very strong, and they're stronger than we are, arguably. So I think we'll land on Dibia next, and then we'll move all of these guys over to Night Shift while we're fighting on Hierophant. Just waiting for this invasion to actually start up, though, before we
Starbase
move.
under assault.
So that'll be fine. Do we need to
We have
reinforce
lost a
any ships right now?
starbase.
No. Okay. Cool. So yeah, they're attacking us over here. We'll see how
Starbase
far they
under
end up
assault.
getting on this. We may end up taking action, like,
Blocker
potentially up
liquidated.
here. We theoretically almost could. Almost. We probably could. We'd need to definitely prepare for it. There's no doubt about that. So are we going to be landing here anytime soon? Yes. Cool. This invasion still has a ways to go. No doubt about that. The Cash Prospect canceled its automation order. Okay. At this point, we're just going to turn on everything. There we go. They might come out over this way and do some surveying and get caught by a Praetorian Scourge fleet. If so, well, that's not the worst thing in the world. So that would be fine. We've got a Space Amoeba down over here. Okay. Interesting. And it's engaging the station. The station will win.
Blocker
I'm pretty sure that the
liquidated.
station wins that. I'm 100% sure that the station wins that. I was hoping we would have been engaged here by now. We unfortunately haven't landed just yet. This is down to 831, though.
Attempting to acquire
Okay, there we go.
planetary market.
So that's great. We're going to grab all of our fleets, and we're going to go bombard Night Shift instead. Cool. So we'll just get that finished up. No problem here in theory. The real question is in actuality. Is there a problem here in actuality? The problem would be one of time. It's definitely a slow grind in Stellaris late game. There's no doubt about that. These sorts of wars are not speedy. But it looks like these guys are just not doing anything all that relevant. I wonder if they think that we're not doing anything relevant. Apparently, because they're not responding to it, but we've eliminated 2 or 3 members of their Federation at this point. I think it's 2, but we've eliminated multiple Federation members, which is a very big deal. A very big deal indeed. So how are we doing on Hierophant? They've still got a fair amount of strength here, 550. Okay, and they're not below their combat width yet. They'll get there soon. 1 more army left in their reserves. There we go. Now there are no armies left in the reserves, and they are going to be below their combat width very shortly. We did just finish up a landing on Dibia, though. That actually surprises me that we finished that first, but we'll head over to Night Shift. So we are doing some damage here, but we haven't gotten a lot of that damage done. However, once that landing begins, we can... No, we can't go via Anahita. That doesn't connect down here. Right. That's not an option. So we pretty much have to wait for these invasions to end because of the FTL inhibitors. Well, Hierophant isn't necessary to end, but Night Shift is. We'll continue to bombard while we can, and we'll do some damage there, which will be fine. We did have our head of research level up here. Pop growth speed would actually be interesting. We're definitely in reduced pop growth speed. I mean, it's 2,500. That wouldn't be surprising. We're definitely in lower pop growth speed, but it would be still interesting to get some pop growth, I think. We're going to be hitting our alloy cap relatively soon again, and the price is not recovered.
Detritus analyzed.
But I think just generally, people aren't really having big alloy expenditures right now. Everybody's got full fleets, and they're not really fighting each other. So that's kind of what's going on right now in terms of alloy price. And the answer is not a lot. It's not a lot going on in terms of alloy price. So, yeah, the price is going to sink. But, I mean, with us at 132k, we gotta keep selling. We don't want to cap it. There's no point in capping it.
Starbase under assault.
So we're going to finish up our invasion here on Hierophant. Very, very close to it. They've just got 1 disengaged army left. Let's pop out of there so that it ticks a little faster. There we go. Perfect. So that's now done, and now all we need is to get our hands on Night Shift. That's a ways out yet. So here's what I'm thinking. We jump drive our fleets to Bagiel. This is not in a gateway system. This will give us access to the Strategic Coordination Center. And once we have this connection, then we can use that to attack here and here. It's a little awkward due to FTL inhibitors. This is not the path I would have preferred to take.
Research actualized.
But it'll be a functional path. So that's reasonably fine. We do get some energy weapon fire rate. Absolutely great.
Competitive station engaged.
And yeah, we're going to attack Bagiel here. This is going to be reduced strength by our fleets. But we'll get that under our control.
Evading
Wonderful.
Competitive fleet. Science ship facing unfair competition.
Yeah, that's deeply unsurprising there.
Scientific asset lost.
Yeah. He probably went out to the Praetorian Scourge area. Not shocked about that one. That's pretty normal. So from here, we can certainly reinforce this fleet. Is there any other ships that we need to build? Yeah, we can definitely do that. And I think that we're going to head up here for now. So we're going to head up to Eptrabon. That's where we're going to go next. From there, I think we just go here, 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 and eliminate the Mullernach aggregate. That should be absolutely fine. These guys are going to position to head into Eptrabon as well. Oh, that was on a month tick. I was like, wow, that took a long time to go into that system. But no, that's just the month tick. Nothing too major. Cool. So at the Strategic Coordination Center site under our control, we can actually, I think, queue up an additional Titan, and I would love to do so. Yes, indeed. We'll get another sturdy class Titan underway here. And let's just take out this station. Silent Edges is 0. Obituary is actually 4,000. That's kind of a lot. We may want to bombard there for a bit. We probably do, actually. Is that a science ship there? It's kind of, with my color blindness, it's hard to see those colors against each other. But now that we've zoomed in against the pulsar there, yeah, that's a science ship. Cool. I have a hard time seeing the color differential here. Not enough contrast for me, I guess. But that's okay. No problem whatsoever. This is now fully under our control. Yeah, the Corellian Privateers Enclave has paid dividends. I want to head in and get bombardment going over Obituary. So we'll get going on that, and these guys are, of course, going to land on Silent Edges. Cool. Checking in on their status of these invasions here, it seems okay. I'm not too concerned about that. Yep, nothing too major going on over here. Cool. There are a lot of places left to attack here. No doubt about that. We should be done on night shift relatively soon. We're certainly taking some losses here, but that's to be expected with that sort of engagement. On Eptrabon, it's just that this is a relatively strong force, right? That's the main problem. That's going to need to be... That's going to need to be bombarded for a bit.
Planetary assets.
That's okay. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue working our way through the Mullernock aggregate. Hopefully, we'll start making a little bit faster of a pace. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Shadowwolf, M-Lohan80, Rogue Corvid, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.